Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Are you ready for some big revelations about NEET UG 2025? The registration numbers are in, and they might just surprise you. Is the competition getting tougher or easier this year? How does your state compare to others in terms of registrations? And most importantly, what do these numbers mean for your chances of securing a seat? In this video, we're going to break down the official NEET UG 2025 registration stats, analyze past trends, and uncover the hidden insights that could give you an edge in your preparation. Stay with me till the end, because the numbers tell a story, and you don't want to miss what's coming next.
Let's start with the biggest question on every NEET aspirant's mind. How many students have registered for NEET UG 2025? The official numbers are out, and they might just shock you. According to reports, around 23 lakh students have registered this year. That's slightly lower than the 24.06 lakh registrations in 2024. But does this really mean the competition is getting easier? Or is there something hidden in these numbers that could change everything? Are fewer students appearing because of tougher competition? Is the cutoff going to drop? Or are we in for a record-breaking battle for medical seats? Now, let's dive into something really interesting: gender-wise registration trends. Did you know that in recent years, more female candidates have been registering for NEET UG than males? And this trend is only getting stronger. Last year, we saw a huge gap: 13.76 lakh female candidates registered compared to 10.29 lakh male candidates. That's nearly 3.5 lakh more female aspirants. So, what does this mean? Why are more female students choosing medicine as a career? And could this growing trend impact cutoff scores or seat allocation in any way? If you're appearing for NEET 2025, you need to pay close attention to these trends, because they reveal a lot about the competition you'll be facing. What about category-wise registrations? Who are you really competing with, and how does your category stack up against the rest? Let's break it down. Here's how the distribution looked in NEET UG 2024, and we're expecting similar patterns for 2025 now. Here's where it gets interesting. OBC candidates make up the largest group, with over 10.5 lakh registrations, followed by the general category at 6.47 lakh. This means that nearly half the competition is coming from just these two categories. But here's something to think about. Does this give some categories an advantage when it comes to cutoffs? Could reservation policies affect seat distribution in a way that changes your chances? If you're an aspirant, you need to understand these numbers strategically, because knowing who you're competing against is just as important as knowing what you're competing for. Did you know that some states are absolute NEET powerhouses, consistently producing the highest number of aspirants year after year? If you're from one of these states, you're in for an intense competition. In NEET UG 2024, these three states led the way with massive registration numbers. Uttar Pradesh, the undisputed giant, with the highest number of applicants. Maharashtra, a close second, known for its tough competition and high cutoffs. Rajasthan, the rising force, producing thousands of top-ranking students every year. So, what does this mean for you? If you're from these states, you're competing in the toughest battleground of NEET UG. But here's the catch: a high number of registrations doesn't mean a high number of toppers. It's not about where you're from, but how well you prepare that truly matters. Many aspirants get discouraged by the competition, but remember, cutoff scores, rank distribution, and seat allocation depend on performance, not just numbers. So, the real question is, how can you stand out in this sea of applicants? Stay with me, because we're about to discuss strategies that could give you the edge you need. Now, let's break down the real impact of these numbers, because just knowing the stats isn't enough. What do they mean for you as a NEET 2025 aspirant? Let's find out. Competition level: is it getting tougher or easier? With 23 lakh students registering and only 1.20 lakh mbbs seats available, the battle for medical admissions remains fierce. But here's a tiny silver lining. Last year, there was one seat for every 20 students, while this year, the ratio has improved to one seat for every 19 students. Is this a game changer? Maybe, but every extra chance counts. NEET cutoff trends: will it drop this year? If fewer students appear for the exam, we could see a slight dip in the cutoff scores compared to 2024. But don't celebrate just yet. Exam difficulty and student performance will ultimately decide the cutoffs. One easy paper and the competition shoots up, one tough paper and cutoffs might drop. The uncertainty makes preparation even more crucial. Strategy for success: how can you get ahead? With these odds, securing a seat requires smart strategy, not just hard work. Here's what you need to do right now to stay ahead of the competition. Master biology. With 50% weightage, this is where you can maximize your score. Perfect your chemistry and physics, don't let these subjects hold you back. Mock tests are your best friend, start solving them today. Pattern recognition is key. Learn time management, even knowing all answers won't help if you can't finish the paper. The numbers may shift slightly, but your success depends on your preparation. Are you ready to beat the competition? So, that's a complete breakdown of NEET UG 2025 registrations. If you found this information useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more NEET-related updates. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer them. All the best for your exam. Keep studying and stay motivated. See you in the next video.